the second installment of today's live shows, and we're live again on Lightstream, and excitingly we've got two new things to look at. But first I'm going to go back to where we started out this morning, and which is an introduction to Lightstream. If you watched the show earlier, you will notice that I've actually updated this card to show Solo Broadcast 101 Part 1A, so that I know the difference between the two and you know the difference as well. I'm just going to check that I'm actually live on the page. Bear with me a second as I get set up. And I'm going to the page and I'm going to videos, and it says that I'm live. So I know I'm live. That's good. If you're watching this, I shall check the comments from time to time during the show. I haven't got comments here yet, but what I do have is the icons from Facebook, so I know that comments cannot be far behind. So if you're watching this morning, welcome back. You know there's a special offer later in the show, and I've got something extra that I didn't have to show you this morning, which is exciting. And I'm just the improvements they keep making to this system is brilliant. Now, on the screen I'm at the moment, I designed this. I accept full responsibility for it. You can see the text above, the text below, and then the graphics in the corner. Now, whilst you're live, you can actually make adjustments, and I'm going to hide the graphics, and in a moment, the screen will update. And when the screen updates, you will see me minus graphics. Now, the thing is that during the course of the show, you can change your camera, you can edit the text, you can do a whole range of things which will affect how the show looks on the broadcast itself. Now, this today is just me broadcasting solo. Lightstream itself can cope with up to 8 people on screen. So let's just check that when the stream's finished updating, I'll come out and we will actually show you what Lightstream can do. Though at the moment we appear to be locked. I'm just going to go over to the Be Live in 5 screen, and I can see that we're live. I can see there's someone watching. Patricia, hello and welcome. And I'm just waiting for the stream to update, so I can actually continue with the show. Because if I can't update the screens, then I've got a problem. So it says it's updating the stream. I may have broken it again. This is always a problem when you're using, or you get overeager with a new system and you start pressing all the buttons, not necessarily in the right order. So it seems to be locked on updating at the moment, which means you can see this screen, but I'm not sure whether I'm frozen. Just let me check again. Thank you, Patricia. I'm learning too. I am learning too. This is a learning experience, and I've got a situation at the moment where. Right. Okay. I'm going to come back to me for a second. So it should come back to just me on screen in a second, because it's having problems updating the stream. Right, okay. I think we're back to normal now. My apologies for that. I managed to lock things up, and it was me. But this is Lightstream, and you can have up to 8 people on screen, and you can go live on Facebook and YouTube and Periscope on Twitter and on Twitch, whichever takes your fancy. You can't do it concurrently, but you can go to each in turn. And just to show what Lightstream can do, I'm going to switch over to the next screen, which will tell us a little bit more about what Lightstream can do. This is just a recap. If you watched the show earlier today, this will be sticking in your memory, and you will know more and more about Lightstream and what's available when you actually do go live. So Lightstream has been around for about 2 years. I got to know the CEO, Stu Grubbs, and the team over the months. I've been using this system for the last 8 months. We've got to know each other. And so I can say that I know that you can get up to 8 people on screen, and they can either be on the same screen, you can have 2 lots of 4, you can do anything you want. As I've been switching scenes, you have seen, oh dear, you've seen when I switch scenes that we can have 1, 2 or 4 or 8 people on screen. And the preset scenes, I set these up earlier. I put in 2 new scenes in since I was live at 7 a.m. And I'll show you those in a moment. And then you can integrate the comments. Now at the moment, integrated comments is available on YouTube and soon to be available on Facebook. And I'm looking forward to that. At the moment, on the side of the screen, I can see 6 icons. And those 6 icons are the ones that you have on Facebook. I can see a like, a love, an angry, a ha-ha, and a smiley, and a wow. So they've made their way over here. Comments can't be far behind. As we've seen on the first screen, you can show multiple images. Now you upload images from your hard drive and you put them in a library within Lightstream, and then you can display them on screen, and you can set up the scenes as I've done, or you can bring them in whilst you're actually live. So if your guest sends you a photo, then you can upload it whilst you're live and actually show it on screen. Screen share, you can share your screen and show it on the live video, and you can also upload clips, and those are clips that you recorded earlier, and they can be pre-roll, mid-roll, and post-roll. And right, okay, if you can still hear me, that's good. I don't know what changed then. This is still Lightstream with Stephen. I should still be live, and you should still be able to see me. I think there's, you know, when there are workmen come in and they start doing work on your property, and you don't know what they're doing, but you know that they're somewhere about. Well, I'm guessing that the workmen on Belive, or the engineers on Belive, are somewhere about, and there have been changes to my stream at the moment, and hopefully it's still continuing. So we'd come to playing video clips with or with sound, 200 megabytes, pre-roll, post-roll, and you can play video. You upload it first from your hard drive, and then you can actually play it during a live show. You can add an RTMP source, that's the real-time messaging protocol, which means that you can bring in vMix, OBS, and Manycam, and use them in addition as your camera, in actual fact. The other thing is that you've got RTMP destinations, so you can actually broadcast out to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Periscope now, because RTMP will go out to Periscope and Twitter, so you can broadcast from your desktop to those particular sites. Okay, let's come back to me for a moment, and I'm gonna okay, I'm getting warnings, I'm not sure I'm live. Let's go back to Facebook. Okay, it appears that if I do anything, I'm going to end this stream. Thanks for watching. Catch you all later.